now is a good time to do it, because if you get it wrong, there is an opportunity to make up a little bit of ground, so to make up ground. The Kawasaki of Ayoshi there.
Flip Kawasaki on the podium too.
Absolutely fabulous finish. Look at the way they come through here. It's once again 36 by Rosie.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Assalamualaikum, halo semuanya. Kembali lagi bersama Supriyan Satria di channel Bukan Pengawal. Apa kabar teman-teman? Saya doakan kalian semua selalu dalam keadaan baik dan sehat. Kompetisi balap Asia Road Racing Championship tahun 2024 dipastikan semakin kompetitif dan seru teman-teman. Pasalnya, ada regulasi atau aturan baru yang berlaku di musim balap 2024 kelas Asia Production 250, di mana di musim 2024 pihak promotor atau FIM memperbolehkan motor Yamaha R3 yang memiliki kubikasi 320 cc dan motor Kawasaki ZX25R yang dibekali mesin 4 silinder inline ikut andil di kelas Asia Production 250. Dengan bergabungnya Yamaha R3 dan ZX25R di kelas 250 cc, tentu ada aturan teknis yang konteksnya keseimbangan dengan langkah menurunkan RPM mesin dari Yamaha R3 ataupun ZX25R. Kabarnya RPM Yamaha R3 akan dibatasi dengan limit 12.500 RPM, sedangkan untuk ZX25R akan dibatasi di angka 16.000 RPM dari angka aslinya yang mencapai 18.000 RPM lebih. Pabrikan Honda yang masih mengandalkan CBR 250RR 2 silinder konon tidak keberatan. Yang menjadi pertanyaan, kenapa hal ini bisa terjadi? Apakah karena Astra Honda Racing Team terlalu mendominasi di kelas 250 cc? Jawabannya adalah iya teman-teman. Astra Honda Racing Team baru saja menambahkan koleksi kemenangannya teman-teman. ART lewat pembalapnya Risa Danika Ahren secara beruntun mampu mendominasi peraihan juara tim untuk tahun 2017, 2018, 2019, 2022 dan 2023. Yang menarik teman-teman, sebagai juara Asia bertahan, Astra Honda Racing Team sangat siap untuk menjadi yang terbaik untuk tetap di depan. Mereka meyakini Honda CBR 250RR 2 silinder masih mampu meredam rival-rivalnya di musim 2024. Seperti apa debut perdana Yamaha R3 dan ZX25R di Asia Production 250 musim 2024? Mampukah mengintimidasi Honda CBR 250RR? Silakan tonton rangkuman videonya berikut ini.
Well, it's quite a long while ago since they were the team to beat.
Bin Asman.
12 laps of the circuit. We are underway. Fairozi in the Yamaha gets off to a nice clean start. Fairozi, yesterday's race winner, bike number 36, joined by Arai in P3, Jananta in between them. But these Yamahas, they've done something good on these Yamahas at the moment by Russell.
That was another brilliant launch by Ferozi from pole position, so he's converted that nicely into P1. Once again, Cal Vietnam.
Very slow off the line, but they'll try to make up background a little bit later on these, maybe on the long straights. 25 Watrin Tubtimov from East NJT makes a move at the moment, but
he will make his statement hopefully on track today.
You're quite right. Even today he was very taciturn, didn't want to be talking about anything yesterday, but he's leading at the moment. Very early stages for Cal Vietnam, for Honda Racing Vietnam. He wants to be a leader of the pack.
Yeah, and Heichel there in P4 or 5. Looking much more aggressive this season. We've known his talent for a long time, and he's got another rising star next to him, Kianda Ramadipa. How Vietnam leads across the line again, as he did several
1, 2, 3 in the overall championship in this category last season, Astra Honda Racing. So there's a fair amount of pressure on Kianda Ramadipa to continue that kind of success.
Last season, of course, it was Race Danica who won the championship, and also Veda Egger moved up into 600s, accompanying Hergen. So, worthwhile experiment.
10-lap race, so fifth of the way through. If you're going to experiment, now is a good time to do it, because if you do get it wrong, there is an opportunity just to make up a little bit of ground. So it can make up ground. The Kawasaki of Ayoshi is there. Oh, slipping out.
Down goes.
It's 41.
It's Irfan Haikal.
Oh, Irfan Haikal, that is completely his own mistake. Hidemetsu Bunshu Honda.
All of whom have international experience. They're doing well.
And next on the ARRC agenda, we go to Zhuhai for round 2, races 3 and 4 of the 12 race season.
Oh, Kawasaki power as they go into turn 4. Aiki Yoshi has got wait till that sorted out.
Looks like he's got it right this today, doesn't it? It's looking impressive.
Capable of. He's got a new bike.
I would imagine on a circuit like Buriram, where you've got those long straights, and even in the technical area, if you get the line right, you can actually get an awful lot of momentum coming out of these corners.
The brakes there, really braking hard for turn 3. Control.
He can keep it fluent. Said that the brakes overheated yesterday. You can understand why. He can get the right line, and you can get the right line if you're leading. If you're in the midst of the pack, you're bouncing around all over the place, but
Apache goes a little bit further down. Stand-in rider. Here comes Aiki Yoshi again. Looks as though he's got the advantage into turn 12.
See, it's when he doesn't have to brake too early, when he can set the pack, when he can set the
Very different bikes.
Coming through, Arai Agaska, new name, but Arai Agaska Devani Laksana. Taking over. Cal Vietnam once again has spent an awful lot of time at the front. It's a 5-6-man train with Kiandra and Farozi. So on the back of Herjan Atna. Oh, this is building up nicely. It's not surprisingly, 38 is Arai Agaska. Farozi was on pole, 36, a little bit further behind at the moment. And once again, so this is 3 laps in a row now. The Kawasaki of Aiki Ayoshi has been at the front.
Astra Honda definitely not having it their own way, or anything like it. The riders crossing the line 4th and 6th that time around.
Right, this time for Ayoshi. Behind them, Vietnamese pairing of Tonam Phu and Hu Tri. They're having a little hot. Ayoshi still leads the way.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
Fascinating, isn't it? It's good.
Yeah. Saki Yamaha Honda. Front 3.
The guys behind Sharafuddin, is he just holding his powder dry for the last couple of laps? He's consistently been 2 seconds behind.
I don't think he's keeping his powder dry. I think he's doing his best. I mean, he's a great racer, we know.
Oh, yesterday, but 9 at the moment. It's Ayoshi once again. If his machinery holds up, he'll be hoping to stay in control. 4 laps in a row now. Ayoshi goes over in P4. The first time, Farozi Torikatila makes his way through to the lead. Yesterday's winner, the pole sitter. Cal Vietnam leads the way. 2.5 laps to go. Enjoying Kiandra's ride. Again, I'm still keeping an eye on Sharafuddin. I am wondering, is he holding something back? You suspect not. So Cal Vietnam leads the way. Kiandra, sorry, takes the narrow first line, and once again, bikes 117 and 18, exceeding track limits. Mike 18 is one of the Vietnamese racers, but Ayoshi Ramadipa looks like he's just timed it.
It's not a place you'd expect a rider to sit up and take a look behind. Maybe that was inexperienced by the young Indonesian.
Deceptive, the height of that little hill.
Yeah, you do come into turn 4 blind. Be right at the front. They're going to come round turn 12 for the penultimate time now. There are 8 bikes in that group.
Certainly are, and this time the Kawasaki is not leading. So maybe the others just let him use his tyres and think that he was going to get things all his own way. Instead, it's Herjan Atner and Arai Agaska, 2 and 3 yesterday, 1 and 2 today. We are on the final lap.
Aggressive around that turn also was Cal Vietnam, who emerges in P3. Herjan leads the drag down towards turn 4 for Ozi Torricatilla behind him.
9 in a row. Sharafuddin just begin to make a move. See, bike number 63 at the back. One of the Yamahas, he's got inside Arai. Barrosi back up to the front.
Baki of Aikiyoshi in P5 currently.
Everybody looking tense. Quite rightly, this is a wonderful, wonderful build up to a final corner 12. Herjan Atner in control at the moment. Once again, Barrosi, everybody eyes glued upon what's going on the circuit. Herjan from Firozi looking for a win double. Ayoshi, has he got the pace? Has he got the ability? Forced out on the final corner yesterday. This time the number 65 tries to go on the inside. Herjan Atner, bike 46. Can he take it in? Oh, Firozi tries to go for it. Look at that. Cal Vietnam overdoes it. Cal Vietnam drops out. Herjan Atner comes through. Ayoshi the victory. Ayoshi on the Kawasaki ahead of Sharafuddin Azman, who picks up a podium. Cal Vietnam digs himself out of the gravel for the second race in a row. Turn 12 does him.
12 does him. And Des, I have to say, you were right about Sharafuddin Azman. Tense on that final lap, you could see it in the body language of the riders. But he did come through to take the podium. He felt very aggrieved that he didn't make the podium yesterday. Race all the way through Aikiyoshi.
So here are the official results. Herjan Atner third house. Astra Honda Racing takes it 2/10 clear of Aiki Ayoshi from Motul Sniper Mante. And then Ton Ampu beats Cal Vietnam. Poor Vietnam. Disappointing weekend for Mosin, but Idemitsu Honda Racing India will be happy to get some laps under their belt. The second Kawasaki of the Andra in P17. Herjan Atner and Astra Honda Racing, well, they were all conquering last year and they won this one, Barry, but I'd be really surprised if they're all conquering this year as well.
For the Aikiyoshi. So Aiki, finally we see the ZX25 onto the podium, but it wasn't an easy race. You had the lead for a while and then they came charging back, but you managed to fight to a fantastic second. Tell us about the race.
Yeah, it was a very good race, very intense battle. Another every rider very fast, good riders. Last lap, last corner, overtake very difficult. So, but I'm very happy to back to podium. I can fight ZX25R.
Oke teman-teman, demikian hasil race AP250 seri 1 race 2 yang berlangsung di sirkuit Chang, Buriram, Thailand. Pembalap Indonesia yang tergabung bersama Astra Honda Racing Team, Herjan Atner Firdaus, berhasil juara. Disusul pembalap asal Jepang, Aiki Iyoshi, yang mengendarai ZX25R di posisi kedua. Oke teman-teman, terima kasih sudah berkunjung dan menonton video ini. Sampai jumpa lagi di race-race berikutnya.